Nikhwat Marawat lost his brother to suicide in 2017, but following the tragedy, in the face of adversity, he came up with an idea to reshape attitudes towards mental ill health. It led to the launch of the Delicate Mind, which aims to educate people to destigmatise mental illness in Muslim and Black, Asian and minority ethnic communities. And we spoke to him to hear about his journey, including the emotions he felt when he got the devastating news about his brother.
I remember being in my university accommodation. I used to live in Oak, which isn't far from here. And I remember being with my cousin and doing the things that students do. I just thought it was another day, just a very normal day. I didn't think anything of it. And then my mum sent me a text saying, "Shahab, your brother has gone out, he's gone missing." And I thought, Asian people, like, I'm sure you can relate and you understand that. You think, oh, it's just something that's a bit dramatic, nothing's really happened, he's probably just gone for a walk, as he always used to, and he tends to do. Didn't think anything of it. And then I got a text again, a few hours later from my mum, saying that my dad had gone to the police. And obviously I was thinking, okay, we should go and do something. So myself and my cousin left the house and we got into his car. And I called my brother, he didn't pick up his phone. I was a bit worried at that time, to be honest with you. I didn't think the worst, but I was just thinking something has happened, something is wrong. We drove around for a long time, going to places where my brother would usually be. So the gym, the canal near the back of our house, the tram station, and I remember going to the tram station. Something in my gut just told me this is where I need to go. And we went there, and I remember getting out of the car and feeling quite lost, really confused. And then I got a call on my phone, and it said my mum's name. Picked up the phone, and it wasn't my mum, it was a police officer on the end of the phone. And he said, very calmly, "You need to come home. So there's been an incident, something has happened." And I immediately knew something terrible had happened. So my cousin drove me back, and we came inside, and I remember just my mum answering the door, the look of pain in her eyes, like just the anguish that was on her face. And there were two officers there. They looked very, very, very sad. And they told us that there'd been an incident on the tram line with my brother. And I was so angry, so upset, just didn't know how to respond. My cousin was still outside. He was in his car, punching, because this is what men do.
Yeah.
I remember punching with glass, just shouting. I remember going outside and just falling to my knees. And I remember my cousin saying what's happened, told him, and he was in shock. He couldn't believe it. He wasn't able to even compute that something like this had happened. And I don't even remember what happened from the hospital. It was a bit of a blur. I remember my dad coming home. I remember people coming to our house and just the chaos of that day. And the days in between were probably some of like the hardest times I've ever had in my life, to be quite honest with you. I didn't sleep very well that night. As soon as I found out he died, I remember the first thing I did was to write. I just wrote something on Facebook about how I lost my best friend and how it's really important to talk. And just I put something out just so people could read and just to contact the Samaritans if they needed to. And then the days and the weeks after were really difficult because we had to go through the whole procedure, burying my brother, going through all of that. And I've never had a Muslim funeral, or even like a funeral for someone so close to me. literally in my blood. And just the moments and the coming up towards it was just really difficult. It's really hard.
Of course. And since then, how have you had your own battles with mental health?
So I myself live with depression. I have done since I've been 14 years old. I'm 27 now, and I'm definitely at a better place now in learning how to deal with it, how it impacts me, how it's affected me, and how it shaped me to some degree. The time after my brother passed, this alleviated quite a bit. I did things which I'm not so proud of, but I don't necessarily regret, because at that time I was going through trauma, and trauma changes you. And it changed me, strangely for the better. Very, very strangely for the better. I found that I was better able to listen, to better able to cope, and just to be more, I think, more resilient, more ready, more able to take things on. It's a constant journey. It's something that I still struggle with, but it's not all I am, it's not all anybody is, it's just a part of who you are as a person.
And in the face of adversity following the tragic death of your brother in 2018, you helped to launch The Delicate Mind. What is the main mission and objective of the organisation?
The purpose and function of The Delicate Mind is to restructure and reshape mental ill health within Muslim and BAME diasporas. The reason this is important is because I myself live with mental health problems, and I understand very intrinsically how they can shape and impact a person's life. At 2030, the World Health Organization has said that depression is going to be the leading public health crisis, and Islam, by global birth rates, by 2050, is going to be the largest global religion. So all of these trends are showing us now that we have to be proactive. This year, the biggest killer of young people is going to be suicide. And 90% of people who complete suicide have some sort of diagnosable mental health problem or mental health issue. So it's really important that we're proactive and not reactive. The end goal is to restructure, reshape mental health within BAME and Muslim diaspora, so we've become non-existent. The whole purpose of it is to educate people in such a way that there is no necessity of the delicate mind, there is no purpose to the delicate mind, except for getting rid of ourselves. The whole purpose of setting anything up is to deal with the problem so you become non-existent.
And what do you predict will be some of the biggest challenges that you face at the organisation? Do you perhaps feel that you may get pushed back from certain communities and faith groups in the years to come?
We've had a lot of love and a lot of support from people along the way, because I think that I believe that they understand that what we are doing is to serve the community, to serve the people that we're genuinely trying to help. I do know that one of the pushbacks will be attitudes of people. When you're trying to change the mentality of people, it takes a lot of time.